Hi everyone, welcome back to Simply Maha, and today I will be showing you how you can get creative with your brownie mix and turn it into these cheesecake swirl fudgy brownies. So easy to make. All you have to worry about is the cheesecake part, which is so easy because the rest is already done for you, and you will get these gorgeous brownies that are very rich but so worth it. Just look at how fudgy and creamy and delectable they look. Perfect cheesecake to brownie ratio. So let's get started. Now first, I'm gonna start by preparing my brownie mix according to package ingredients. I just like to mix mine with my whisk just to, get rid of any crumbles here and there. Now this is the mix I am using, and it calls for 2 eggs, half a cup of vegetable oil, and a couple tablespoons of water. Now over here you can really add chocolate chips, you can add nuts if you want, shredded coconut, really be creative. But because I am adding the cheesecake topping, I didn't want anything to overpower that creamy layer that we're gonna have, so I just kept it according to package ingredients, and I am just going to mix that. So halfway through, I just switched to a spatula so I can avoid over mixing. And you want to set aside about half a cup of the batter because that is what we're going to be spooning over our cheesecake layer. So I just lined an 8x8 baking dish, and as you can see, I have my parchment paper overlined just so that it'll be a lot easier to get out once it's done. So I'm just going to leave what you see in the bowl right here aside, about half a cup. Now for the cheesecake mixture, you're gonna need 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. It is very important that it is room temperature or it'll never mix and it'll be super clumpy and it'll just look like cottage cheese. Not a pretty sight. So I'm just gonna add 1 egg. And I recommend using the tubs of cream cheese. I just feel like they're a lot softer and they're a lot easier to work with. I added my sugar and some vanilla. Now the full list of ingredients and measurements are down in the description below, so don't forget to check that out. And if you're there, click on the link to my Instagram and follow me there too. I'd love to say hi. And now I'm just gonna whisk mine. As you can see, mine was not totally room temperature as I would like, so it took me a bit of time. But at the end, you want this fluffy, gorgeous mixture right here, no clumps. If you have a little here and there, it's fine. Now you want to make sure that you're spooning your cheesecake mixture over the brownies and not pouring it, just because we don't want it to sink on the bottom. Now luckily brownie batters are kind of thick, so it'll prevent that from doing so. Just taking my spoon and leveling it off just like that, get it from corner to corner, and then give it a little shake just to even things out. We're just going to be taking the batter that we left behind, taking 2 teaspoons and just dolloping that all over the surface. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be neat. You just want to dollop it all over there. And then you want to take a skewer or a knife, anything sharp, or a toothpick, and you just want to make swirly designs. You can do it any way you want. The beauty of this is that it's gonna look good no matter how you make it, how you design it, but you just wanna keep some white showing because we do want this to be swirled. So this is what I ended up with. You can see it doesn't look perfect now, but once it bakes, it'll be perfect. I'm just gonna give it a shake, bake it according to package instructions, or my oven is very hot, so I baked it 5 to 7 minutes less than package instructions. So it really depends on your oven. And you could see how easy it was for us to lift it since we had the parchment paper dangling from the sides. And now you just want to cut it in half again to make 4s, and just repeat the same thing on the other side. Now ideally, if you're dealing with something that's fudgy, using a plastic knife is good, but since I didn't have it, I would just do a clean swipe, and then I would just run a damp paper towel over my knife to clean that up. So making another cut right here, turning it around and doing the same thing, you'll end up with 16 brownies, which is more than enough because one of these is very, very rich. But like I said, so worth it. You could see it just trying to jump at me, especially that piece right there. You know, I'm just gonna have to take it and show you because look, it's calling my name. It's right there. And you could see how fudgy, it's almost like 3 layers. It's crunchy on the bottom, fudgy in the middle, and cheesecake on the top. What more do you want? Stop being selfish. Look at that. What more could you ask for? I hope you guys enjoyed this really easy recipe on how to transform your cake mix, brownie mix. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of these. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and I will see you next time on Simply Maha, where we are simple, but never basic.